Hey Scorpios, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thanks for visiting me again. I've been telling everyone that I'm going to be doing the videos consolidated now in one video, the love and the general reading. So they'll be a little bit longer, but at least you'll get everything at once. So I've already shuffled the cards, and I'm going to start actually with the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And let's see what messages come through for these last 2 weeks of August. Okay, first card up is Trust. Hoping for good things. My favorite human being in the world is a Scorpio, and that's my son. And I'm a Scorpio moon, actually. Taurus sun, Scorpio moon, so I'm actually your opposite sun sign, and then we have the same moon. Okay, so Scorpios, this month you need to sometimes, show your vulnerable side. I know that's tough for you. you like to stay strong and be strong, but part of trusting is showing your vulnerabilities also. Okay. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so maybe you might be going through a separation, and the situation is calling you to have faith that whatever the outcome, there's a reason why all this is happening. There was another sign before you that got this card of separation. I can't remember who it was. The next card up is Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. So let's clarify these and see what more messages we can get. Okay, so for trust, we have the Seven of Cups reverse. I feel like you have to trust that whatever confusion you're feeling right now is going to clear up, and you're going to see the right path. Okay, the next card up is Strength, clarifying trust. So yeah, I mean, be strong. Have confidence in yourself that you will be able to see through whatever it is that you need to see through. So just trust in your own ability, I feel. Okay, so for separation, we have the Eight of Swords reverse. So you're definitely cutting ties here. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So frustration, you're cutting ties, you're frustrated with how the situation is turning out. I feel like you've put a lot into this relationship. And it's kind of held you back in many ways. Maybe you were with this person because you kind of were, very concerned with what society had to say, with what your family members were going to say, and putting that before your own happiness even, is what I'm getting. Oh, excuse me. So for engagement, for a lot of you, this might not be a complete separation. It could just be, taking a time out just to get your thoughts together. You might be feeling just out of sorts, and maybe you need some time away to get like I said, get your thoughts together, to kind of take a step back and just think about what you want to do going forward, without having anybody else's influence around. So for engagement, we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles reverse is being completely at a standstill, having absolutely no movement. And here we have the Ace of Swords. So, you know, I have to say that even though it says engage, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, I feel that this is something that you're changing. I feel like you were already committed, but you're putting a stop to that. It's like you're thinking things differently now. Okay, for many of you, that's what I'm getting, is that you don't want to go along with things just because that was the thing to do. You know, I'm getting that you were in a relationship because of, you know, more so because of the people around you. You know, but I feel like you have to trust yourself that if something is telling you that this is not the right situation for you, then there's a reason. Okay? So let's go to your Celtic Cross love reading and see if this coincides. All right. Okay. Okay. So we have the Empress reverse as your central issue, and what's blocking it is the Sun. So Scorpio, there's something that you don't want to nurture any longer. Okay? And I feel like what's blocking you, or what's crossing the situation of you not wanting to put any more energy, any more blood, sweat, and tears into this, whatever it is, this relationship. What's stopping you, I feel, is it could be, for many of you, your children. Okay? Your children are what's holding you back. Also, I'm getting, like, you know, these happy memories that there was a lot of love and, excuse me, and a lot of joy in this situation at one point. But it just can't go on any longer. And you know that. But the good memories are holding you back. The children are holding you back. There is caring there. You do care for this person. She may be the mother of your children. I see a lot of energy here, like the mother of your children. Okay, for your foundation, I have the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is communication or quick movement. In your recent past, I have the Four of Pentacles reverse. So letting go of something that you previously were holding on tightly to. What's crowning you is the Three of Wands. Okay, so you're definitely having thoughts of looking to the future. What's the future going to bring for you? You know, what's your next step in life? What action are you? What direction are you going? Actually, what actions are you taking? You've already seen the direction that you want to go, though. In your near future, you have the Moon. So there's some sort of uncertainty here. You are looking to the future, but there's some sort of uncertainty, some fear maybe, secrets. Okay, how you see yourself, Scorpio, is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So you could be in your feelings about this. You could be, you know, feeling sensitive about it, having all kinds of emotions. How other people see you. Oh my gosh, I got 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. Okay. How other people see you is the Five of Pentacles. So maybe you've isolated yourself from people. You've cut ties, cut communication. They see you're kind of just, you know, kind of lonely. Hopes and fears, you have the Devil. So I'm feeling like you're hoping to get out of a toxic situation and leave it behind you. And your overall outcome is the Queen of Wands. Okay? If this is a person, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, so your overall energy, we have the Five of Wands. So this could be you interacting with people around you. This could be friends or co-workers. It could be some conflict, but just like, you know, like silly conflict, silly arguments, nothing really big or hostile or anything like that. Just silly arguments or misunderstandings. We'll see how that plays into this. Let me just give these cards a little shuffle here before we start. Alright. So I'm going to look to see why the Empress is in your central issue in reverse. Let's see. Why is the Empress reverse here for Scorpio? Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, definitely not feeling abundant, not putting any more effort into something, not seeing the potential for it to grow anymore. We have the Emperor reverse. So feeling out of control. Now you have the Emperor and the Empress reverse. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, for a lot of you, I'm getting that this is kind of a breakup of a marriage. A breakup of a marriage, like knowing that you don't want to invest any more time into this marriage. And what's holding you back is the children and the memories. I'm just going to get one more card on the Empress. Okay, so we have two here. We have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Cups reverse. So again, this was a relationship that you had for a while. It was definitely a long-term relationship, marriage that could have been, you know, you could have been with this person over 10 years or 10 years. And lately it's just been disappointments. You know, it's like the love has gone, basically. You know, you do care about each other because, you know, you've been through a lot, but definitely a lot of emotions, you know. So let me see with the Sun here. Okay. Okay, so for the Sun is crossing you. We have the Nine of Wands reverse, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, and we have the Hangman. Okay, so I feel like you're waiting. You're waiting because you don't feel stable enough. Okay, you feel like you do want to give up on this situation, but you don't. Maybe financially you're not stable enough and you're kind of waiting it out to see if things change. Okay. So in your foundation we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Swords reverse. So definitely you're letting go. You're wanting to let go. You're not wanting to argue anymore. Okay. You want to have communication, but you're just done with the argument. You don't want to talk about it anymore. You want to, you know, communicate on a civil level and not have to deal with the mess of what's going on. Okay. So in your recent past, you have the Four of Pentacles reverse, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, I feel like you let go. Something was stagnant. So I feel like you gave up on this relationship because things just weren't changing. They just stayed the same. You were expecting maybe a change, but nothing changed. Okay? There was arguments, there were conflicts, you kept having to defend yourself. Yeah. And then here you are with, as the Knight of Cups reverse. So just not feeling like yourself, not feeling like offering your love anymore, because you keep having to defend yourself. So everything kind of came to a halt and you let go. Okay, so what's crowning you is the Three of Wands. Like I said, this is a future-looking card. You know, you could be waiting for an opportunity or, you know, your ships to come in. This is clarified by the Strength card and also the Six of Cups. So you could be... You could be moving towards either a Leo or someone from your past that you're very passionate about. Okay? Maybe you're waiting for this person to come back. You've been thinking about this person. But like I said, either it's a Leo or it's just someone that you're really passionate about from your past. Let me get one more card on that one. The Hermit. Okay, so maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while. You've been isolated from them. Maybe because you've been going on, you know, through this breakup here. You've been isolated from them, but you've been thinking about them the whole time. Definitely. Okay, someone from your past. So let's see with the Moon. You have a lot of major arcana, Scorpio. You had, you know, the Empress, the Sun, the Moon, the Devil. A lot of major things happening here, especially right now, centrally. Your central issue, these are huge changes in your life. Okay? So with the Moon here, there was something hidden. Okay, something that, this is in the near future. Something that you may have rejected. Okay, maybe you didn't know everything that you needed to know about the situation and you rejected it. Let me see. Okay, clarifying that is the Moon reverse. Okay, let me get one more card. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be some sort of rejection here because someone... Here's what I'm getting here. We have the Moon, and clarifying the Moon is the Moon reverse. So I feel like there's something that you do know, okay, or someone does. Someone knows. They're aware of something, but it's like it's scaring them. It's stressing them out, and so they reject it. I feel like this is you, Scorpio. You know something might be hidden, but you know, Scorpios have really incredible intuition, and they're one of the most intuitive signs. So it's like, even though it might be hidden, you know, okay? And this worries you, knowing whatever it is, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. Whatever it is, that it's a situation that's hidden that you are aware of, you reject it because this worries you. This sort of situation of having things hidden, having to sneak around, you don't like that. Okay? So, Now, it's making me think, because here what's crowning you is the Three of Wands. Okay, so maybe this person from your past is already taken. And that's why you're rejecting the idea of that whole situation, because that's exactly what that situation would be. If you're in a third-party relationship, a third-party situation, you know, it's a situation that's supposed to be hidden in the shadows, you know, like the moon. But you know what the situation is, and that's what you can't live with, so you're rejecting it. Okay, so how you see yourself is the Knight of Cups reverse, Two of Swords reverse. So you're making a decision. You've made a decision. Okay, so you're sad about a decision that you made. Let's see. Oh. Okay, you made a decision to cut communication with someone because something in your life was changing. There were some major changes in your life. And you made the decision to cut communication with someone, and now you're feeling some kind of way about it. You know, you're upset about it. You're kind of in your feelings. You're feeling maybe sensitive and regretful. How people see you is the Five of Pentacles, and to clarify that, we got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is like you don't have the same spark that you used to. That's what I get from the Knight of Wands. You're kind of missing that passion and that drive. And it's like you're isolated from others. You've isolated yourself, or others have isolated you. Definitely people are not seeing you as approachable right now. Yeah, you have the Ace of Wands reverse and Temperance reverse. So you're definitely in your feelings. You've lost your passion. You're, you know, trying to balance out your life, but you're in the process of that. And at least that's how others see you. Okay. Hopes and fears are the Devil reverse. So you're hoping to detach yourself from a toxic relationship or a toxic situation. Okay. To clarify, we have the Judgment. So you're hoping that you're going to hear the calls, you're going to see the signs, and you're either going to, you know, start your life fresh again, which is what Scorpio is known for. You know, you're known to be like the phoenix rising, you know, from your ashes. You emerge again. So I feel like with everything, this is so heavy, what you're living through right now. And you're going through because others see it. You know, you're going through this healing process. And I feel like you've isolated yourself from others to be able to kind of go through that and really experience it. And you're detaching yourself from, you know, attitudes or relationships that just weren't any good for you. I feel like maybe there was codependency issues, maybe there were addictions of all sorts, you know, whatever resonates with you. But I feel like you're going through a rebirth right now, or at least that's what you're hoping for, is a complete rebirth coming out of all this heaviness that you've been experiencing. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups reverse. So, Scorpio, I do have to say that I feel like some of you, not all of you, but some of you have become aware that your attitude in the past or your behaviors in the past weren't the greatest. Okay, I feel like I'm getting an air of narcissism here. A lot of selfishness. Maybe you had a period where you were only thinking about yourself and getting whatever you wanted at any cost, you know. But I feel like you realized that you were doing this and you had some, you know, you want to change. You want to change for the better. You want to stop that negative energy. And just cut through that and start anew. Okay, so for your overall outcome, I have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands, which is what was crowning you. Okay, so having the confidence again, the passion again to look toward the future, and feel excited about what's to come. Okay. So that's positive. I mean, you see the progression from how you felt to how people saw you to what you were actually hoping for, and then what the outcome looks really positive for you at the end of these 2 weeks. I feel like these 2 weeks with the eclipse, it's going to bring some major changes are coming, you know. If you look here in your near future, if you look at the moon here, it's really the moon and the sun. So this is showing an eclipse. So I feel like around the time of the eclipse, you're going to have you're going to come to some realizations. You're going to come to terms with certain things that you didn't want to see before, and you're going to be forced to see it and reject it. Okay? I just want to get a couple more cards on the Queen of Wands. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, for many of you, you're going to have this sense of, you know, waking up one day knowing exactly where you want to go and what you're going to do, and you're going to have the confidence to go out and do it. And you may be cutting people from your life. Not everyone is going to be going with you. And then we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So definitely you're cutting ties here. You're cutting ties with how you thought that things were going to be or had to be, and this was holding you back. And you're going to cut through all of this that just wasn't serving you. And you're going to start your life again with the renewed passion to move forward. Okay? That's what I'm getting for your love reading, Scorpio. So let's get started on your general reading. Sorry, that was so, it was kind of heavy there for a while. But looks like everything, you know, comes out okay in the end. So, all right. So for your general reading, I'm going to use the traditional Rider-Waite. Again, the first 5 cards are the situation that will be most prominent from August 15th through the end of the month. Okay. So far we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the situation here, you go from feeling less than abundant here with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. You're just not feeling, you're not seeing the worth within yourself. You know, you may have taken a hit financially, or you know, going through some sort of financial strain, and this has you feeling out of sorts. Okay, but I do see movement, forward movement here with the Eight of Wands, quick movement, communication, and I'm getting more communication because the Queen of Swords is next to it. So you're definitely communicating with people. You are making decisions and even deciding whether or not you're going to cut someone from your life. Okay. For those of you that are involved in any kind of court cases or judgments, there is going to be a judgment in your favor. But definitely, I feel in these last 2 weeks of the month, there will be decisions made and communicated. And then finally, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So new beginnings here. Communications, decisions, and new beginnings. So really awesome, because that means that we went from the Nine of Pentacles reverse all the way through, and now we're starting fresh now. So far so good, Scorpio. The next 4 cards are going to be the role that you play in this situation. Okay. You have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there is an enthusiasm here for whatever this is. It's like you want to get over it. You know, you want to get it over with quickly. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. You want fast movement right now. Okay, you may have been stagnant for a while, or felt stuck or restricted, and now you just want to move quick, make the decision, and start fresh. Yeah, here you go. Page of Wands. Okay, so if you look at these 2 cards together side by side, if these are energies, this guy's going like towards the past, right? So he wants to deal with the past and get it over with quickly, so that he can move on, turn around, and look toward the future, where the future is going to lead. And there is excitement there, so that's always good to see. That makes all the difference. I mean, to me it does. You know, when you're excited about something, it's like you're happy to do it. Here you go. A lot of fire here. I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Wands. A lot of people here. We have Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. Some of you might be divorcing a fire sign. Okay, we have the Six of Cups reverse. Yeah. I am definitely getting that some of you are looking, you're divorcing a fire sign, okay, because of all kinds of things that went on in your past. I feel like this fire sign is still thinking about these memories. She's having the heart, or I'm saying she because it's a queen. Queen of Wands is the one that I'm looking at here. But it could be, you know, any gender. One of you is looking toward the past. But I'm getting children here again. You know, children, there could be, she's focused on the children. How is this going to affect the children? You know, what kind of memories are these bad memories the children are going to have? That's what I'm getting here for those of you who are divorcing a fire sign. And then I have, at the same time, there's an excitement to start fresh. So, yeah, I mean, that's understandable. A lot of times that's how divorces are, as terrible as they may be. There is a part of you that wants that, that's kind of excited about starting new, you know, without all that baggage. All right, so let's see your external energies. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. All right. Okay, for those of you who are not, if this is not relating to a relationship, it could be for some of you, you may have been without a job, you may have been unemployed, having some financial issues, and you're getting communication about a decision, about a new opportunity here. You're going to be getting communication about that, and this is going to make you super excited and get your confidence back. Getting over, you know, whatever bad memories you had from being unemployed. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to move this down. Sorry. Okay, so for your external factors, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Two of Swords reverse. So externally, for those of you going through this breakup, this relationship, this divorce that I'm seeing here, the other person is thinking about how this is going to affect them. They're thinking about, you know, that this decision is going to affect them negatively when it comes to their stability, their long-term stability. You know, they're kind of worried that these decisions that were made, you know, it's not going to bode well for them as far as what they're used to. They're used to being in a secure household, a two-income household, you know, and now this has gone, the wheels have turned for them, and not necessarily in their favor is how they're seeing it. That's how this decision has affected them. Now, for your advice, the first card I have here is the Tower reverse. So the Tower, when it's reversed, I usually feel when the Tower reverse, it's like something that you know is going to happen. You know that sooner or later something bad is going to happen. It's like when you're watching a train wreck, like you know how that's going to end, but you still watch it. You still sit there, you know, you can't do anything about it, but you just watch it. So it's kind of like that. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Like you are watching a train wreck right now. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups reverse. Okay. So I feel like the advice here is to get out of your emotions and see things for what they are. See what's going on around you and don't just let it happen. You know, because sometimes when we just ignore the bad things that are going on around you, you kind of make it worse, okay? Or it's worse on you to then accept it later on, the longer you wait. You know what I mean? So that's for those of you who are going through this divorce. For those of you that are finding new opportunities, okay, because of communication coming into you, I feel like, okay, so externally, obviously, okay, so there was a decision made. Somehow, maybe the timing is going to be off. Something might be delayed, but this is going to, whatever opportunity that's being offered to you through this decision is going to be worthwhile. Okay, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here. But there might be some timing issues. Okay, so the advice here is like, don't freak out with this Ace of Cups reverse. That you're being told that something is being held up, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. Okay, so let's see what your overall outcome, and then we'll clarify a couple of cards. Okay, we got two, so that's too many. Okay, thank you. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, so it looks like you end up finding that stability within yourself, finding a reason to celebrate. Okay, in your overall outcome, overall energy, I'm sorry, you have the Seven of Wands reverse. So taking a step back, you're backing off on something, and just not defending it anymore, not fighting, not putting up a fight for it. Okay, so let me clarify here. I want to see what this Justice is about. Okay, we have the World and we have the High Priestess. Okay, so yeah, for a lot of you, I am getting a divorce. There's a completion here. It's a new chapter in your life starting. Okay, and with the High Priestess, I feel, you know, this is like an unknown world to you. Like you're stepping into a new chapter that's going to feel completely foreign. Okay, so you're going to have to use your intuition to progress. And for those of you who are going to get communication about a new opportunity with regards to finance or employment, again, this is like a new chapter in your life that's about to begin. And again, there is a lot of unknown. There might be some studying that is involved here. You might have to, you know, brush up on your skills on something. Consult with someone who knows about whatever, you know, topic, whatever field you're getting into. And this will help you. Okay, but definitely like higher learning here. It's a new chapter. This is like a step up for you. So let me see what this opportunity here is with the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups reverse. So whatever it is, it's something new. It's a new idea. With this offer, with this new opportunity comes clarity. Okay, so yeah. So for those of you who are getting divorced, you are going to have, there's going to be a new opportunity presented to you that's going to make you see your life in a totally different way. Okay, things are going to be made clear to you. All right. Let me see this Queen of Wands. Five of Cups reverse came out right away. So whoever this person is, the Queen of Wands, they are getting over the heartbreak from the past, the frustration of putting so much effort into something and not getting back what you were expecting. Okay, and we have the Nine of Swords. So whoever this person was dealing with a lot of stress, frustration, but they're getting over the emotional pain. Let me see the Page of Wands, because I feel, to me, the Page of Wands is represented by you, Scorpio. I feel like you're excited about what's to come. You know, you are aware of this Queen of Wands and what she's going through. You are aware of the past. You see all of that, but you're seeing past that into the future. You know, it's like you don't want to just sit around and cry over spilt milk. You want to move on with your life. Okay? We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Wands. So I feel like you want to maybe start a new business. You're looking to get yourself back on your feet, and not, you might be in conflict with people around you because of this, you know, trying to get back on your feet. For those of you who are starting a new job, or you have that new opportunity, you're really happy about this because you know that this new beginning is going to bring you stability. But you may, you know, you also know that you're going to have some confrontation. Maybe this could be you going into your current job and quitting, you know, so you have that on your minds as well. Okay, let me see what the Wheel of Fortune reverse is about. Queen of Swords reverse. So definitely somebody's getting cut out. There's a decision made. Okay, so for those of you who are getting divorced, I'm feeling like the decision was external. So maybe this fire sign, if you're with a fire sign, or it could be an air sign, I'm not sure, but I'm getting a lot of fire. So I feel like this fire sign may have made the final decision to cut you out. Okay, there's no healing yet. Still in the process of healing, having trouble with this, you know, change, complete change in life. Okay, Chariot reverse. So having trouble moving on. So even though this other person may have made that final decision, it's still not any easier for them. They're having trouble moving on, trouble healing. Okay. For those of you who are, with the job opportunity or the new financial opportunity, I feel like that delay, maybe they have to get rid of someone else to put you in their place. Okay, so that's why it's going to take longer than expected for you to actually get into the position. All right, so let me just clarify the Four of Wands here as your overall outcome and see. Four of Cups. Okay. So we have stability there, but then we have the Four of Cups, so like a rejection. Whoops, too many. Or being bored. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Cups reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse. That popped out. Okay, so what I'm getting here for some of you, okay, for those of you going through this divorce, I feel like you want to be, I almost feel like you're going to be throwing yourself into work, into getting yourself stable again, okay, so that you don't have to deal with these emotions, so you can just, put your guard down, just throw yourself into your work and not have to worry about your that family state or that environment of feeling that pressure of having your family there. I feel like you're going to take some time to just focus on your finances, getting yourself back together, so you don't have to focus on your emotions. That's what I'm getting. Okay, and just building your empire again. But I feel like maybe this is the healthiest route for you to take, And for those of you with the employment opportunity or the financial opportunity, I feel like it's going to be a lot of work for you here. Okay, you are going to have stability in this new opportunity, but it's like you're not going to be too satisfied. There's going to be a level of disappointment here because it's a lot of work. You're going to have to put a lot into this. Okay. So that's what I have for you for this month. I hope this resonated with most of you. So I'll be back next month for your readings for September. And again, I'll be doing these consolidated. So I hope you like them. Anyway, see you next time, Scorpios. Bye.